Welcome back to another episode of The Voices of AUSMUN. I'm Aamna Masood, the Deputy Director of Media, and today I'm joined with the one and only Deputy Secretary General, Shania Dsouza. Hi guys! Hello! How are you doing, Shania?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Really excited for this.
Me too.
How's the semester been so far?
Crazy?
Crazy?
If I may say so. How was yours?
Crazy. Busy?
Senior year.
I know, right?
So it's a bit of...
It's been 4 years of this.
just almost over. What? 1 month left? No,
almost
2 months.
there.
Yeah.
2 months? Almost there.
Almost there.
So let's dive right into our questions. How about we start from the beginning? How did your MUN journey start?
Well, I started in school. So the first time I did an MUN was online. It was online. And it was during, I think, COVID. Oh. So I had just watched, I think, Never Have I Ever. And we went for an MUN.
Oh my God.
So I was like, oh, this is what an MUN is. Okay, I want to do this. So that's how the interest
built up.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And then when I went for my first one, I used to be very introverted and quiet, and I didn't participate in a lot of activities in school, like apart from like dance and like those sort of extracurriculars. More entertainment. Doing my first MUN got me into MUNs and like public speaking and all of that. Even though till date I still feel like I'm still scared when I do it, but I feel like I've gotten used to those nerves and like turns into excitement.
Like I feel like the experience has pulled in. Like if Devi can do it, so can I.
Yeah, exactly. Just waiting for like. But yeah.
That's a very interesting start to a very long journey, by the way.
It's been really long. I think ever since then I have not stopped. So I've been to an MUN every 6 months, at least one. And I loved chairing more than like being a delegate, if I may say so.
Okay. We'll come back to this later. Yeah. We will come back to this. So how was your board selection process?
It was pretty chill, to be honest. I'd done it like twice before this, in front of like faculty advisors and all of that. I was a bit nervous because, of course, right, I did aim for a position that I did not think of I could even compete for like 6 months ago. So, but I was excited. I was really looking forward to it, and I gave my best. And and then I was like, up to God now. So
and here we are.
Yeah, crazy.
Here we are recording our podcast with our very beloved DSD.
Thank you.
I'm very glad, by the way, you applied for this position.
Me too.
I was looking forward to this podcast episode for a very long time.
Me too. I was like really excited. Like I remember when I used to watch those Instagram videos of all the directors and like SG, DSG. I was like, I wish I could also be a part of it. And here we are.
That's great. So, as you've mentioned, you've been in this journey for so long. What does AUSMUN personally mean to you?
I think it means growth. Like in my 3 years as of now, like I've completed, I think it's 4th year running now.
4th year running.
Yeah, right? Like senior year for AUSMUN, it's changed me as a person. So if you saw me as an organizer, as a chair in my first MUN, it was also my first chairing experience, by the way. Like AUSMUN introduced me to chairing, and I think that experience, along with, it's just built me up, right? I also had like, once I got rejected for like director role, but I loved it way too much. I was like, I'm coming back. Any other role.
Nothing will stop
I did a different department. I did like, I got rejected as research. So I went on for like deputy HR, and I enjoyed it so much more. So I feel like learning how to deal with failure, learning how to still be there for something that you love, that's what AUSMUN has meant for me, like growth as a person. I think I never thought I'd be on the organizing board, let alone like DSG. So yeah.
So honestly, very admirable to know. Very admirable that you failures came in, but you did not let that stop you.
Yeah, and also like I feel like AUSMUN is more about like, okay, of course it's about work and like us building like skills that we're going to use in our workplace, but it's also about friendships.
Of course.
So a lot of people, like every person, all my friends were in MUN, AUSMUN, right?
Yes.
And I made a lot of friends through AUSMUN. So not being a part of it was never like even a question or a thought in my mind. I was just like, I need to do this, irrespective. I was willing to do chair. So like when I gave my DSG interview as well, and if I was not getting the second option, which was the director role, I was going to do chair. Like I was going to be a chair, because I think it's just it's an experience if you're an AUS.
I absolutely agree. I feel like the whole atmosphere atmosphere and everything when the conference just starts up, and then when you've got your friends there, it means so much.
Yeah, and those 3 days of the conference, they're just like, I'm the most important person, irrespective of your role. Like, you could be a member, you could be a director, you could be anything, right? SG as well, but SG is at least justified. Like, I remember my first AUSMUN, when I was a chair, I thought I was the most important person. I was like, oh wow, like, without me, AUSMUN
will not function. Yeah. Delegates, they will come in when I open the doors.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna hit the gavel. So, yeah.
But actually, I do remember, I think this was the previous AUSMUN when you went upon the stage with the flag and you did the whole flag ceremony and you had the Indian flag, and I was in awe of you, absolutely.
Really? I was so excited because the first time I did AUSMUN, I was not a part of flag ceremony. And when they played that music, like, I know a lot of people are kind of fed up of the song, but I love it, right? It's nostalgia.
Very much.
It reminds me of like the freshman us. So yeah, I really loved going on stage because I was like, this was something I didn't realize I needed, like being a proud Indian on stage representing India.
Whether it's a flag or something, doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I also really liked how I walked with Reema. It was so fun. And like now Reema's our director of HR, so
yes, so
long way.
It's a circle moment. So what do you think sets this year's conference apart from the previous ones?
I think it would be our team dynamic. We're all friends. I remember discussing with all of them last year that, okay, when we're on board next year, even though we did not know if we would be or not, but we were like, I remember talking to like Shamma, Khaldoon. I did not know Khaldoon before AUSMUN, but I remember discussing with them, oh, this is what we're going to do if we're on board next year and all of that. And to see that like come and us being a team, I think our team dynamic. So it's the girls and then there's Khaldoon.
He's our very honorary member.
Yeah, without him, the conference cannot have, of course, logistics, but also Khaldoon, like his personality. I love our meetings. Like our meetings, even though like it's supposed to be like an hour long, they always last 2 hours long.
Oh my God.
Because 1 hour of gossip.
Very much needed.
1 hour of like updates on things that are irrelevant. And then 1 hour of serious work.
Yes.
But I feel like this team, I mean, maybe because I've never been on the board before, like I've been a deputy but never on the board.
Yes.
I think it's more about prioritizing fun as well.
Yes.
But when I say fun, it's also about like making the experience for delegates fun.
Of course.
And that's a priority for like each one of us. So I think we have common goals. So I think that's what sets us apart, our team dynamic.
That's amazing. I feel like it really brings you guys closer as a team as well.
Yeah.
Because 2 hour long meetings, that too, if I'm not wrong, in person.
In person. In HSB.
But that's the dedication of our exec board. I mean, you're taking the time out of such a busy schedule and you guys are every week?
Every week, yeah.
Every week.
Yeah.
So that's the dedication. Love the exec board.
Thank you.
So moving on to our next question. So of course, your board experience, we've talked about that. But what is one key takeaway that you want delegates to walk away with when they're done with AUSMUN 2026, the conference?
I think I want them to walk away with the fact that it's not about winning.
Yes.
It never is. I feel like every year we see a lot of delegates who get upset over not winning, right? But I feel like I want them to go ahead with like, okay, this is the knowledge I gained, this is the experience I experienced,
right.
And I gave my best. I want them to go away being content with what AUSMUN provided them with, right? Everything that we're trying to do. Like I hope it does, turn into a good experience for delegates, and I want them to go away happy and want to come back next year. I think that's something that I hope they
will.
do.
No, don't worry. I agree, by the way. Delegates, they do get upset they sometimes do get upset, but I feel like the experience speaks a lot.
Yeah, and also I feel like to be the best delegate or to be a good delegate, you need not win. You don't need validation from the team. Of course, it helps, right? Like I've been a delegate, been there, been very I've been sad when I've not won an award, especially when you think you're deserving because you've pushed your limits and you've given your best. But I feel like we need to look beyond that, because not everyone can win, and we have like when I tell you AUSMUN has great talent, the way I see high school students, I'm just like, I don't think I could do that. I
agree.
genuinely feel imposter syndrome. I'm just like, do I deserve to be here? Like, they could be the next SG, TSG. So I feel like looking at them, I'm just like, it's not about, who wins, because we have like, 3-4 awards max per committee,
Yes.
but we have like 20 people who are good.
Yes.
So I think it's about going away happy and content with what you performed, and it's always about like, you'll always win and lose some, so it's fine.
Exactly. I mean, the skills that they pick up and the skills that they come in with
Yeah.
itself, and I feel like a lot of them go back, like, next year's conference, I'm going to come back and that award is mine.
Yes.
Which is also fine.
Yes, which is great, to be honest.
Exactly.
Like, that's good motivation.
That's good motivation.
But you should not be upset about it.
Of course, I agree.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I think it's time to move on to the next segment of the podcast,
Okay.
which are the rapid fire questions.
I'm so excited. I'm actually excited for this one, even though I may be a bit slow, but let's see.
It's okay. One word that comes to your mind when you hear AUSMUN.
Empowering.
Nice. Biggest conference day fear.
I think people getting injured, like, that's my greatest fear.
Agreed. What's the first thing you'll do after the conference ends?
Sleep. I'm sure it's gonna be a crazy week.
You will need it.
Yeah.
One thing about MUN that people overthink too much.
I think like people are too scared of like speaking in front of such a large audience. A lot of committees are like huge.
Yes.
But I think that's the best part. Like, that's the challenge. That's what builds your public speaking skills.
Absolutely. One thing about MUN that people underestimate.
How confident you get after it. So you get confident in your research ability, like your research abilities, your speaking skills, you just develop overall, and like you learn so much through it. So I think that's something people underestimate, how much knowledge it adds to you.
Absolutely. Speeches, love them or hate them?
Love. I love
That's
speeches.
great.
Like, whether it's like GSL during like MUN, like as a delegate, it's my time to shine, right? So
course,
as a delegate, so I'm just like, this is what I prepared for. But in general, I like speeches. Like the initial 30 seconds, I'm a bit nervous, but like then
you just
like to take off. Then people need to tell me stop. Enough.
Your time's done.
Yeah.
But that's very nice to know. Your experience as a Deputy Secretary General in one word.
I think it's a great challenge. Like, it's challenging, but it's rewarding. So I would say rewarding. DSG would be rewarding, yes.
Okay.
I think role would be very rewarding, yeah.
Okay.
I hope.
It will be, don't worry. Early morning or late night meetings?
Late night. Guys, I can stay up till 2 a.m. Just
I
don't make me
agree.
wake up at like 8, 9. I'm not fully awake. Even if I'm in the place,
You're not?
my inputs, do not listen to them.
By the way, we're recording this at 9 right now. So, Shania, are you alive?
Trying to be.
Right.
I mean, I drove and like I also like walked, so I'm a bit awake now. But yeah, if you had asked me like 30 minutes after I woke up, I woke up at like 8:15, so made it here at 9. So do the math, guys.
So late night meetings.
Late night meetings, anytime.
I agree, actually.
Yeah.
Same here. And lastly, a leadership quality you swear by.
I would say like, I like to say 2 words, like respect and like having faith in the team. Like, I've seen this in all like leaders that I look up to.
Yes.
Respecting the team, like irrespective of what their role is, everybody's input matters. Listening, I think listening is also very important.
Absolutely.
So listening to them and having faith, because a lot of times, even during AUSMUN, we will have like points where people mess up. We all make mistakes. It's completely normal.
Yes.
But I want like to be approachable as well. So like, you know, I want them to know that I will listen and we will come to a solution together. So I think those are, I made that one word like 10 words.
No. It's honestly it's a very good advice, and it's also a very good leadership quality.
Yeah, it's my favorite in leaders. So I'm trying to inculcate it in my
That's
life.
why you make a good leader.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you to say.
So the next question that I have for you is that it's something that I'm actually very curious to know. If you had the opportunity to swap roles with someone on the executive board, who would it be?
On the board,
Yes.
I think definitely Reema.
Okay.
I love HR. Like I have a soft spot for it, but I really like the idea of like leading chairs and like pages, and also I think apart from the fact that delegates are the face, I think it's also the chairs and pagers that are. So, and I really loved what I saw Fatima do last year. I'm loving what I'm seeing Reema do this year, and it's also like the first team that I joined. So I think Reema would be a good person.
We'll let Reema know. We'll say you have support.
She'll be like, please take it. I'm done. I'm done interviewing 200 chairs.
Oh my God, 200?
I think candidates would be a good like 150 because we end up with like quite a high number of chairs.
That's. I thought logistics had their hands full.
No.
Oh my God, we should look at research as well. Sorry, HR as well. HR as well.
And like HR, the worst thing is that it's always in person. Like logistics, it's okay. You can do like online interviews. For HR, we want to know how the chair is because they'll be leading committees. They're going to be the ones representing us the most. So we do only in-person interviews. Most like 99% is like in person. So I think that's the challenging part, but also fun.
So that's what you would be interested in?
I would be, yeah, definitely.
Great.
Something I would be.
So this actually brings me to my next question, which I apologize in advance. Actually, will put you on the spot a little bit, but we are not leaving from here until we don't get an answer.
Okay, what's the question?
So you have been a deputy director for both research and you have been for HR. And I'm pretty sure you love both of them.
Love.
But which one, and you have to pick, which one is a little bit more closer to your heart?
So I feel like HR wouldn't happen without research, right?
Yes.
Before Deputy Director of Research, I was I underestimated myself a lot. For me, I love like socializing and like having a large team, talking to them, getting inputs from each committee and all of that. So HR really gave me that breakthrough, like, yes. And also I got to see a lot of like, you kind of get to shape a delegate's experience more when you're in HR. So I really like the fact that I was training people. Like I led the ICJ training session, which was great. So I think I got more opportunities to do public speaking and to do engage with more people through HR.
Yes.
So HR is definitely something that I liked a little more than research. But without research, HR would not be possible.
Of course,
so there is no...
I think you saved yourself. I think you saved yourself.
There is no... Like, I love you, Shama. Shama's going to be so mad. But yeah, it's... research is great. Now we're also making it more social. We have like RAs and all of that. But when I was deputy research, it was just us, the 3 deputies and our director. So it was a bit the same people again and again. Not complaining, loved the experience, but yeah, HR was more dynamic.
Okay, that's honestly a very good answer to it.
Thank you.
So now I'll be coming, unfortunately, to the last question of this podcast.
Already?
I know. I don't want to leave yet. But so if you would say something to yourself when you first were starting AUSMUN, what would you say?
I don't think I was ready for the experience AUSMUN was going to be. Whether it's, again, right, I mentioned this multiple times, I never thought I'd be DSG.
Yes.
And when I did think, like, when I did think it was a possibility, I did not get like the position that I wanted.
Yes.
And then it kind of, it did not demotivate me, but it did like shatter my hopes of being the top 2. But I feel like what I would tell my younger self, like the person who did AUSMUN for the first time, would be that it's going to be a great experience. It's going to like show you ups, it's going to show you downs. It's going to be a learning experience, and it's going to be the one that you're most committed to, because all 4 years of your university life, this is one thing you're going to stick to for sure. Irrespective of all the clubs, all the other activities that you're a part of, this is one thing you're not going to leave. I think that's something I would tell myself, that it's fine, you'll be there. Don't worry about it.
That's amazing. So good 4 years. Good 4 years.
Would do it again.
Absolutely. So that's a wrap on this episode. Shania, thank you so much for joining us. Let's do it again.
Thank you for having me. Yes, we should. I think we should have more episodes of the same direction.
I'm getting a no from the back.
Shanidhi's like, no way, guys. Need some other content.
But yes, thank you so much. And thank you so much for joining us for this episode. Keep looking forward for many more to come.
Bye, guys.